Aries, thank you so much for joining me. This is the Rockstar Coach. I'm here with your career and finance reading. This is the middle of September through the middle of October. Can you believe it's October already? A few announcements. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle while I am doing them. Thank you, first of all, for all of those who have liked, shared, and subscribed to my channel. I have a goal of hitting 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I am so close. I'm going to have something really special, a surprise for you when we hit that 1,000 subscribers. So be watching for that and keep sharing. Also, if you purchased a personal reading from me, from the link in my bio, they have all been sent and delivered. So if you have not seen that in your inbox, make sure you check your junk folder. Some of them have been getting stuck in there. Lastly, well, no, not lastly, two more. Sorry. A lot going on. I have been away for a couple of weeks because I manifested a free vacation to the beach. And if you are interested in manifesting, I have a free class that I recorded. It is on my channel. It is Crystal Grid for manifestation. So if you're interested in learning how to do a crystal grid, by all means, check that out. Wow, you got women holding a coin. We may keep that. I think that is meant for you, Aries. Also, lastly, this really truly is the last one. I have a monthly program called the Wisdom Circle for female entrepreneurs. If you are a female entrepreneur and you would like information on that with me, please just comment wisdom or wisdom circle, and I will make sure to respond to you with the link so that you can get more information. And as always, we can get on a quick 20-minute intro call for me to share anything with you about my services, whether that be coaching or readings. So let's get into it today, Aries. We're going to start with this, but I'm going to tell you what we're using today. The Soul's Journey lesson cards, energy oracle cards, and of course, ending my reading, as always, with the power of surrender. I do have your money candle lit here. So, Aries, let's get into it. Spirit, what messages do you have for Aries concerning career and finance? All right, well, I already see, well, then that's interesting. This is woman holding a coin that flipped out. I believe that was right before I talked about Women's Circle too. So if you are a female entrepreneur, check that out. It's going to cost you nothing to click on a link and check it out. If you're chomping at the bit and you don't want to wait for me to respond to you, just go to my website, rockstarcoach.org, and click on Wisdom Circle and check that out. Women holding a coin. Now, of course, this doesn't have to be literally woman holding a coin. However, this means financial abundance. This means money coming in. This can be that you are a female, or this could be that it is coming from a female. A female could be purchasing your services or your offer, or hiring you. The other thing that I'm getting from this is this can be feminine energy, divine feminine energy, meaning when you are in your divine feminine energy, Aries, that is where the money is. So what does that mean? Well, for the purposes of this reading, I'm going to tell you what I'm being given. There are many different ways to explain feminine energy, but it's the energy of being rather than doing. Okay. It is a softer energy more than an aggressive energy. It is an energy of serving and giving rather than taking. When Aries, when you have the opportunity to help someone, do it. I'm feeling like many of you over the next 3 to 4 weeks will be given opportunities. They will be presenting themselves to you where you are able or being asked to help someone else. Some of you are going to be asked to be a mentor for a younger person coming up in your career, or an entrepreneur that, or a budding entrepreneur, right? That is wanting to glean some of your wisdom, that would love to pick your brain because you are an expert in your field, or you have been very successful in your business and they want to learn from you. For others of you, I'm getting this very strongly. Some of you will be asked to give financially to someone that you work with. So this may be someone in your office. This may be someone you come in contact with through your work. This also could be you drive a delivery truck. This is very specific. If this is you, let me know. You drive a delivery truck and you see someone on the side of the road. Maybe they have a sign, maybe they don't. And you just get a sense that they need help. You might be being called to give them help financially, whether that is cash or a gift card, or, buying them something of value that they can use. It might be giving them the car that you were going to sell for very little, right? And allowing them to have it to use, even if it's going to take a little bit of work, it would still be less than what they would have to pay uh, to have a vehicle that can get them back and forth so that they can provide for themselves and their families. Okay. There's a lot in that card. That's that female energy. But that money is coming into you through that female energy. Sorry, sound has not gone out. I am just feeling more energy from this card and making sure that it is complete. Because there's an awful lot here. All right, I'm going to move on from that. They may bring me back there, but okay, rest and rejuvenation. Well, this is interesting because the female energy, the divine feminine, is a lot of this. It does embody a lot of rest and rejuvenation. It's in the being, right, rather than the doing. If we don't take care of ourselves, if we don't rest, if we don't rejuvenate our minds, our bodies, if we don't take those vacations, like I hadn't done since 2020. See, these messages are for me too, Aries. It's not just you. If we do not do that, we cannot serve others or ourselves to the best of our capacity. I am seeing so much success right now for you, Aries. It is all around how you are treating yourself and how you're treating others. How are you treating yourself? How are you treating others? Are you using them as a step forward? Or are you helping them move forward? And in turn, you are moving forward. You are being given those opportunities. I was just talking with someone this morning about karma. It's law of attraction, whatever you want to call it. It's what you put out, you get back, right? It's that whole thing. It's do unto others as you would have them do to you. However you want to look at it, it is real. And if you're helping, like Zig Ziglar said, if you're helping others get what they want, you are going to get what you want. This energy is coming in very strongly for the collective right now. Fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. Beautiful. This is the heart chakra. It's no surprise that you got heart chakra. Leading with heart, doing your work, giving, right? Mentoring, listening. This really, this energy is so big on like not not doing things for self, as far as not working toward things, and not ever, okay? But this energy is the not working toward um, things or accolades for self. It's like, how can you help other people get what they want? It's aligning your actions with your heart. And for some of you, Aries, this is difficult because you lead with your brain. You are very smart. You are very headstrong. You are an achiever, right? So you work, work, work. And this is going completely against what comes naturally to you. So this is time to take a step back, get into your divine feminine energy, and get into your heart space. What is your mind saying versus what is your heart saying? Make more decisions from your heart right now, Aries, than you are your mind. It may not seem practical. It may seem ridiculous. It may mean that, oh, this example came through, and if this is you, this is going to be really difficult. So I'm going to send you some energy of strength. Okay. There you go. It may mean that you are on your way to meet a client for what could be the biggest deal of your life, the biggest opportunity for success, money, advancement, whatever that is in your life to this point. And there is there is someone in need of help that you encounter along the way. And your decision comes because your heart is pulling you to stop and help them. But your head is saying, are you effing crazy? Step on the gas, sister. Step on the gas, brother. You got to get there. You're good. If you stop, you're going to be late for this meeting. How can you be late for this meeting? You can't be late for this meeting. I'm going to give you another scenario using this example. You decide to stop. You decide to help, and you send a message to the person you are meeting, and you tell them briefly what is going on. I apologize. I may be late. I stopped to help someone in need along the way. I will call as soon as I am done, or something like that. You help the person in need. You get on the phone. What is the person's response going to be? Now, it could be, and here's where the strength comes in, because you don't know. Their response could be, well, too bad. Hope it was worth it. You lost your opportunity. Don't bother coming. Don't bother rescheduling. Or it could be that that is exactly the type of person that they want to do business with, that they want to be in partnership with, that they want to align themselves with. And really, at the end of the day, Aries, really, at the end of the day, and you got to look deep for this one, because this does not necessarily come naturally. Do you want to align yourself with someone who would walk on by someone in need of help, or that would step over or walk on anyone in order to get what they wanted? Or would you rather, at the end of the day, align yourself with someone who understands values and character and integrity and uses those as directors, litmus test, so to speak, of what you're being called to do? Ooh, really big message. Really big message, Aries. Wow. That's some of you are being, even though for there that is a literal um, example, Aries, I am feeling, but for others of you that it is not the literal example, that is a moral question for you. That is you're being faced with, and I believe Aquarius got something very similar, wherein, if you're being put in a situation, if you're being given an opportunity that requires you to compromise your values, your character, your principles, your beliefs, your integrity. I don't know if I said that before. Walk away. If you don't, if you choose not to, you will be given the opportunity to do so in the future. Meaning, you will have to repeat that lesson. We all have free will. But what I'm being given is, if you don't walk away from those things and take the high road, follow your values and beliefs, instead of taking what's promised, like the gold, the money, the accolades, the position, right? If you're only focused on that and you're willing to compromise those values and things, you may get the gold. And you will also be asked to go further, to compromise more, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And how much are you willing to compromise in order to get the prize? Or are you going to get the prize in an honorable way that honors your values and beliefs and keeps your integrity and character intact? Just a question. There is no right or wrong. Just what are you willing to do? So that's the question for you. And that feels like very much the same question in that scenario. How do you want to be known? Who do you want to be aligned with? And being reminded We're being shown, Aries, that this money is coming through this feminine energy. What would that feminine energy embody? Would they embody stopping for the person in need or stepping on the gas? Well, some of our answers are here: love and discipline. Love, right? You got heart chakra, Archangel Raphael, love and discipline. Those two things are your directive, Aries. Love, you lead with love. I think I said lead with your heart. You if you take action based on the energy of love and this feminine energy and from your heart space, your decisions are going to be different than if you came from a place of pushing and all being in your head, right? Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. This money is coming through. It's not saying, oh, just be about love and be in your heart and everything will be fine. You don't need money. Love is all there is. Love is all you need. Love is all you need, right? Wrong. In the 3D world, you do have to have money. At least you have to have your bills paid and you have to have food and shelter. Now, if all that is paid for and somebody else is paying for it and your needs are being met, then you don't have to have money, but there is money being exchanged somewhere. So this isn't about, oh, just be all lovey-dovey and everything will be fine. No. This is showing us money is coming through this energy. So you don't have to be so hard-nosed. You don't have to be so like in your face, get it done. You can be softer. You can take time to rest. You can take time to help someone else. You can answer the call of your heart. Beautiful messages. All right. Oh, well, Spirit sure does. Spirit sure does have a sense of humor. I mean, come on. Surrender obsessive thinking. I just said you don't have to be so in your head, right? Surrender that obsessive thinking. When you can surrender your obsessive thinking, you're going to start taking action from your heart space. And when you do that, the money will follow. That's what the cards are saying. The money will follow. And surrender your need to always be right. Aries, you are a bit hard-headed, right? There's nothing wrong with that. You're strong. You're a strong person. Here's a however. Sometimes, and maybe it's in this message, sometimes you don't want to listen to directives or guidance or another way of doing things or being because you think you know best. How about just for a moment, you surrender that need to be right and you just open your mind. And then you open your heart. And then you take action. And it might be a completely different action than what you would normally do. It's not all about pushing. It's not all about accomplishing. It's not all about taking the path of working harder. Sometimes it's resting and listening. I think Pisces got surrender to silence, and that really is in this energy of the rest and rejuvenation. When we open our ears and our minds and our hearts, we don't necessarily have to be right. Don't we want what's best for ourselves, Aries? If we do, it's time to understand that other people have had different experiences, and they may actually have something or know something that would make your path to success, would make your journey to financial abundance that much easier and attained that much more quickly. All right, Aries, these readings so far have not been very specific as far as career and finances, as far as like what's coming for you, except this. They've been very like almost process driven. Like, here's how to get what you want, rather than, okay, I see a job coming in and this much money. They've been, doesn't really matter what your goal is. Here's how to go about it. What you want is here, is here, is here, is here. So whatever it is you want, Aries, the message is you can get it by following this path, by following this directive. So Aries, I really hope that this resonated with you, that you needed to hear something in this message. Please comment. I love it when you all make comments and let me know how this resonated and what's happening for you. Try these things out and let me know how that goes for you. I love hearing from you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all your support. And until next time, Aries, take care.